Homesteading's not always pretty. This ready-set homestead where the only fluff is the feathers, and today we have a casualty. These are my hens, and I actually have a deceased one right here. Now this one, I know she had some issues. I believe she was blind. She had a weird thing with her neck. She was alive last night, and then today this is how I find her. So it's like she's been gone for a little while. Body's stiff, so the rigger's already come in. But first thing we want to check whenever you have a deceased bird is condition. So we want to look, see if there's any mites. Go ahead and bring her out so I can get a better inspection. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is checking to see if there's any kind of injuries, first of all. I don't see any injuries. And then I want to check for any kind of disease or mites, anything like that. I'm going to check the breast first. And I don't see anything. I'm going to check the wings. And when you check the wings, you want to check like kind of in the armpit areas. Get down to the actual skin. I don't see anything. Gotta check the neck. I mean, her eyes are closed, so if it had been a trauma, chances are her eyes would have been open. I really think this was her time. The feet, same thing. If we have any scaly mites, anything like that. I'm gonna pull up the scales. With the scaly mites, you'd be able to just pull these off, and I can't. But on the nose, there's nothing coming out of the nose. And then I do want to check inside the mouth. So there's nothing inside, it's dry. I think this was just her time. It's sad. She was a sweet bird. There was something wrong with her though. I don't fully know what it was. But for a while she's always had a weird neck cramp. Sorry, there's a bug in my face. And I think this was just her time. So animals die, birds die. Sometimes birds die and you can't find any reason. There's no mites, there's no sign of injury. I mean, we can check the vent. The vent is actually clean. There's no obstructions. She's not swollen, so sometimes animals just die. Whatever it was, whatever issue she had, it's gone now. But it is important, I feel like, to check when you do have a deceased animal to make sure if there was any signs of disease, because last thing you want is that spreading to another animal. So if you do have an animal die, check, see what happened, see why it died. This one, I can't figure out any reasons why it would have died. So now the best way to dispose, I mean, you can bury, that's the thing. Typically places don't like you burning it, but you can bury them, you can compost them. There's a lot of wildlife places that may take them. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to package her up, and I'll show you how. So I like to keep my feed bags for purposes such as this. So we're going to go ahead and stick her inside the feed bag. We're going to take a heavy duty yard bag. Outside here. So, like I said, I'm gonna check a couple of wildlife rehab places. Sometimes they'll take birds. We got an alligator farm. I don't think that they're gonna take this one, but various places may take them. Like I said, otherwise you can compost them, you can bury them. You know, you just gotta make sure that you dispose of them properly. So she's in here. She's safe right now until I can find out where we're gonna take her. Yep. Homestead is not always easy. It's not always pretty, but for more homesteading, poultry, chicken content, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. I'm Kale, and this is Ready Set Homestead. Enjoy homesteading.